Hello and welcome back to Songs of Silence. We're moving on to the old ones today as we continue the campaign and into some new stuff, into the dark tidings of chapter 4. While Lorelei has finally found peace for new Erengard in another world, in the dark realm of Erdheim, an ancient civilization must defy the invading Crusader forces. Their hope lies with the rebellious Mondika Akkard, who is tasked with excavating the survivors to the last bastion of civilization. Evacuating the survivors. That didn't make much sense. The Mighty Enclave. All right, we're going to rock it on challenging. We're going to see what it's like with the new old ones. And I'm excited to learn a little bit more. We know a bit about the human history now, but we know so little about these guys.
Home of the firstborn, a world untouched by the guiding star's light.
Love this narrator.
To Lorelei and her kinfolk, the natives have long been at war with the very same enemy who destroyed her former home. And now the Crusade sweeps through the region of Kalidar, heading for its capital, Arenberg. But among the defenders, a young firstborn outcast named Akkard rises up to lead an army in defense of his homeland. As a firstborn, attuned to the hymn like few others, Akkard unleashes formidable powers in a fierce battle for his homeland. But the Crusade is too strong. Wave after wave of the religious zealots crash against the firstborn defenders.
This artwork is too pretty.
Overwhelmed, Akkard reluctantly signals the retreat as their bastion crumbles around them. With a sickening feeling in the pit of his stomach, Akkard realizes that the Crusade cannot be stopped here. Their march on Arenberg is inevitable. His only hope is to warn Arenberg's rulers, the Triune, and pray to the old gods that they listen.
All right.
Why do you resist us? We only seek to restore balance. Join our divine cause, and no more shall perish. Together,
real Star Wars vibes.
We shall bring about a new age of peace and prosperity.
Give him real Star Wars vibes.
Hollow. As always, enough destruction has been wrought. Kalidar will resist. I need to reach Arenberg without delay. The Triune must know of the Crusade's incursion.
Somebody should have directed those voice actors not to scream so much. Report back to the Enclave of Arenberg in 3 turns. Well, that's pretty straightforward. What do we got? The art in this game is crazy, isn't it ever? We've got Akkard of Mondika. He's a firstborn rogue infantry. We give bonuses to believers and rogue units. Line attack, reflect damage, unwavering, flying, and ward. We've got a couple of harbingers who are healers with basically the same stats as he has. And then we've got a unit of warriors, which are the basic warrior unit. We can infuse a hymn into armies to heal them and give them +1 power for 3 turns. We have light link. We have draw hymn as one of our combat cards. Okay, so these guys, they draw circle areas that give you power, and then I think you can also explode them with another card. And construct transports rush across the battlefield, damaging enemy units and dropping off 4 shunned. Concorda sign. Oh, this guy's interesting. He's sort of a mix of old ones and Concorda. Well, we definitely can't attack these guys. Void effigies. Gursts. I'm pretty sure those guys are Crusade. Well, you got this old one settlement. Can we pick up any more units? Civilians, warriors. But we don't have enough money. So I'm going to go ahead and just say, let's run all the way back to the capital.
Without the Erdblood's protection, We'll be at the Crusade's mercy. We must restore the Erdblut network at once.
The Erdblut. Recapture the bridge from the Crusade. Okay. Pain Bearer Ima, a void infantry hero who also has siege attack. They've got a couple of thralls with him, so it's not really much of an army. This game has a demo, and I tried it yesterday as I think about buying it. I didn't like it, so the demo saved you 18 bucks, but then you've never liked auto battlers? I think that's fair. It's got the auto battler vibe, but it's also still got a fair bit of combat involved in the whole thing. Like, despite it being an auto battler, it's very hectic in the combat, and there's still a lot to do. This pain hero is really doing some serious damage. Get back here, you dweeb. I love that there's just a bunch of loot wagons in this summon ability. This is nice. These circles just heal up all my units while they're inside of it. Also buffs them.
The Erdblut network has been restored. I need to inform the Triune.
Yeah, so the whole thing with these old ones is that they have these light networks. Ah, there we go. Here we go. Look, they're going to tell me. I don't even have to say this. You're now commanding the forces of the old race, the civilization of firstborn humans who live in the dark world of Erdheim. One key difference compared to the Thousand Kingdoms that you're used to from the previous maps. To make use of a location's income and abilities, the old race must first place a building card. If the location is within range, a river of light will transport life energy to it and thus activate the location. Build a strong network starting from your main city and then protect it from enemy forces. So we have a light link here. So there already is a building. What does this mean? Buildings. Protect key locations with strong buildings. Yeah, they all just have light links. A Shrine of Ursi. I only have one turn to return, so I better do it right away. Build up, light link, infuse him. I think let's just check out the quest.
With trepidation in his heart.
This is the game with the slant?
The Triune's ancient seat of power. Having reigned over Arenberg for hundreds of years, the three wise firstborn have overcome many crises in their time. They greet the Monodica with solemn, disdainful
Monodica. I'd love to see the idea of Warhammer just invading every universe. Something very comical about it.
Your report, Akkad of the Monodica.
Our defenses have fallen. Crusade vanguards have descended all over Kaladar. As we speak, the enemy gains in strength.
Then we must make our stand here.
With all due respect, this is madness. You are turning our home into a death trap.
Arenberg has stood for thousands of years. We will not discuss the matter further.
I mean, that's a fair point.
Bring all those who need shelter here.
Please, save us!
Save us! Save us!
Join you on the battlefield, should you require it.
I'll do this for our people, but you're making a grave mistake.
Find refugees and keep them safe within your armies. Refugee camp. All right. Those look dangerous. Oh yeah, I'm pretty beat up here. Let's grab some civvies. Oh, I lost my unit of warriors. Here we have the Triune of Arenberg. They summon Prideful, and they give bonuses to Firstborn types. They also spawn random Firstborn units on a free army slot each turn. Oh, wow. And we can lay Dryerin monuments. Play on a friendly location to add a monument that adds 5 gold, 3 building to him. Allows recruiting of prideful lore keepers and ends the unrest state. I'd love to go over here to this shrine because we'd get a bunch of him income from it. But I'm gonna need a bigger army. So why don't we let's leave these guys on defense right now. Leave these guys to heal. Told my friend that Earth's Defense Force is just grounded 40k. Not wrong. You guys are just a bunch of birds. Grace and Graflings.
Kaladar's farmlands lie next to the Bay of Garrick's Rest. I remember his name well. The legendary Garrick. Not even he could stop the silence. These days, only light eaters dwell there.
Ooh, light eaters. You've encountered your first adventure location. Too dangerous, he says. Don't want to go down that road, he says. I can't conquer this with a light link. These guys are Urbolgs and Lindbolgs. Urbolgs seem kind of dangerous. The other guy's not quite so much. But I guess we're just low on troops here still. I'd like to get to that refugee camp. I'll tell you what, let's build up this bridge. Build a trailblazer. Yeah, I'm still not going to be good enough to take that location.
We're running out of time to secure the southern borderlands. The Crusade have chosen the area for their invasion because they know exactly how vulnerable it is.
Ooh, wow. These Crusade guys have big armies. Mac, hello. Mooses are cool. Mooses are great. Also very dangerous. I get lore keepers from this location too.
The settlement has fallen!
I'm wondering, did I miss the opportunity to get a refugee
Wheel
camp
is in
there?
motion.
What is the location down here that they took? Okay, it's just another bridge. Yeah, I don't have enough now to take this. I'm gonna do this. I know it says I'm gonna die, but I gotta know what's in here. Obviously, that Crusade is gonna come through and just slaughter us here anyway, but my man's, I gotta know. I gotta know. I'm curious if I stack 2 of those, will they both give me healing and +1 power? Honestly, I think I'm just dead. I think we got an early restart maybe on this mission.
Do
All
not
right.
despair, people of Arenberg. Your sacrifices will bring about a new era of peace.
He's gonna come and hit me there.
tranquility.
I think literally on this turn. So why don't I just see what else I can discover in this brief moment of respite we have left. There's a big adventure card over there as well. There's a ton of adventures on this map. He has not reached me yet.
I'm here to help.
Please, take us with you.
We're going to grab you. And then I guess we're just going to keep going. There's a sparkle here. That's probably the bard that we need to look for.
The Erd Lorden border region. Many years ago, the Triune promised this land to the Monodica. The offer was withdrawn when the Apostles of Urchi laid claim to it. Of course, our humble priests were the first to flee when silence fell. I'll escort you to Arenberg.
Here we got another refugee camp. We got ruins. That was just a bridge. So I'm assuming the other refugees probably have to be up here. There's an aggressive army there, so I'm just kind of hoping that they don't actually attack. Oh, that's the top of the map. Maybe I should have stayed in hiding. Outer Calidor Crossing. That's another bridge. Okay. God, my guys are just going to be stuck up there completely.
I can sense a presence. Something ancient and evil lurks in this tower.
Evil! Too dangerous for me. I'm still convinced that we're going to have to restart this mission, so I'm a little curious to just explore. There's another overpass. These guys are going to hit the bridge. They're going to take it for sure. I feel like if I had an army there, maybe we could have held that. We're ambushed over here as well. What a mess. Trying to survive by the skin of our teeth. And I'm ambushed by the Griffs. Oh, well, that's, I think, gonna be what kills this army. We do have these nice line attacks, but it's just not enough to kill any of these guys. Maybe it is enough. All right, clearly I have underestimated the strength of this army. What I haven't done is underestimate my defenses. Or I guess I have underestimated my defenses because I don't have anybody back here to save this. This is the Wandering Bird. He sings a haunting yet mournful song about the rise and fall of Arenberg. It seems a bit premature to describe his demise while it's still fighting, but you cannot shake the feeling that his predictions contain some truth. That army is asleep. What do we get? Life node in camp or upgraded infuse him. Of course. This is what I really was not using, was the ability to heal and give us a huge power boost. This also looks like there's a massive army up on this bridge. Well. This guy's abilities. Hold the line, affect friendly units, gain +1 power, immune to devastating charge. And this one just calls out a bunch of random units onto the battlefield. Mostly anti-void units. This is so far a total mess.
We are the masters of our fate. The Triune will prevail. Arenberg must not fall.
He is about to be killed, so let's put him maybe just a little bit in the back. We can summon Lancers at this place as well, which are really, really powerful units. Oh, I do have to attack these guys. Oh. I assumed very incorrectly that because these guys were also old one units, that this was just going to be a nice friendly conversation. All right, we're getting the challenge on the maps now at last.
Is futile. Arbiter Garin will join us soon.
Okay. Okay. How far back can we go on this mission? Let's just go right from the beginning, because I feel like we got an idea of what we're doing here now. One must bundle a few of their units together and be prepared in a much better position. I could actually go this way. This says it has a story event.
The Crusade is about to overwhelm us. I must ride north to reach Arenberg and warn the Triune before it's too late.
Oh, good. Okay, so I may have already... Is it already too late? Are we already the full turn behind? Because I don't... If I can't reach that in the next turn... Give me a break. Give me a break. Don't give me this alternate path. That's not an alternate path. You're killing me here. I'm killing myself. I'm too curious. I always want to explore everything in a game.
With a sickening feeling in the pit of his...
And sometimes that is not the right decision. All right, so you're going to march north.
Without the...
They're going to take that bridge. We're going to take it back. And turn, and turn, and turn. We're going to be clean about it, though. I want to see if I can keep these warriors alive. And my plan is just to fly everybody into here where they heal. Ooh, unless we get booted out of there. That's okay. We get in multiple circles. We still get the heals. All right, we actually got the warriors this time too. Much better startup. So I don't need to build anything here. I can't really do anything with you.
With trepidation in his
We're going to
heart,
chat to these dweebs again.
I've had my issues with the Triune, but I must stand by their side in these
Then we're
times
going to
of
do the
hardship.
smart thing and we're going to steal their units. We're also going to form more warriors. Actually, this guy is currently 4 out of 4. We can put that loot wagon over there. So I guess... these guys summon Prideful. Yeah, so... we can keep going through. And I'm kind of thinking about bringing them to gather that Bard unit. But maybe I should just have them race north and get these refugees.
The Lord and Border region. Many years ago, the Triune promised this land to the Monodica. The offer was withdrawn when the Apostles of Urchi laid claim to it. Of course, our humble priests were the first to flee, and silence fell. Kaladar's farmlands lie next to the Bay of Garrick's Rest. I remember his name well.
I should probably not spend all those resources on building up bridges that are going to be taken, when I know I could be buying Lancers instead. Which would keep me alive much, much better. That's okay. Those guys are pretty tough, at least.
Escort you to Arenberg.
Rotban Outpost. So there's no building here. I could put in a light link. But seeing as it's clearly about to be taken in no time at all, I don't really know that there's a point in doing that. Where? Where?
Crusaders ahead!
All right. Now we know what's going on. We'll fight these Griffs. I'll fail to remember to heal before the fight. As well as take that +1 power to all my units. On the bright side, at least we're getting a stick on top of the heel. And do our line attacks. So it's a little bit promising.
Do not despair, people of Arenberg. Your
We're still doing okay.
sacrifices will bring about a new era of peace and tranquility.
Heal all units 20%. Get scout and lookout to reveal hidden armies. And get 1 power while it lasts. So I was kind of thinking about leaving these refugees here, but I should probably put them in my armies. What are these guys crusading for? So they are trying to lead purgatories, which are those giant red floating balls, in order to devour the hymn that created all people. That is my understanding of it. Now, I got a question. If those guys are coming in from the south, there's a bridge up there I can't really get past. So where are all the other refugees? You have a light link. You have no location upgrade. Oh, I should build one of these then. Now I can recruit Prideful here, as well as Lore Keepers. And Garants. Place on a unit of warriors, place on a unit of warriors, place on a unit of warriors. So I have to spend all my money making warriors here now, so that I can upgrade them to better units. I think I'm going to make a risky play here and go venture out into this forest as well. Old Sylvan Adventure. 4 refugees. Where are all the other refugee camps? Lore Keepers are great versus enemies with wards. Yes. They've got that good banish. Kurusame, thank you for the follow, by the way, and welcome to the agency. You could say that they're singing a song of silence? I guess you could say that, yeah. That would be fairly accurate. Fives go that way, 5s go this way.
I can sense a presence. Something ancient and evil lurks in this tower.
And this is probably too dangerous, yeah. Oh, and these gigapedes are here. I should have went the other way. Dread. Okay, we can still hit them, though. So I tell you what, we're going to heal. And we're going to strike. Ooh. I don't know if I bother drop a fly yet. Maybe once the next hymn comes up. Okay.
Your resistance is futile. Arbiter Garin will join us soon.
Summon Beasts of the Wild, summon Grifflings. I imagine civilians, that's who you summoned as your new unit? Wow, that's brutal.
Someone has been here. The Triune must tread lightly.
Man, all these adventures are really high level. Prideful to tough troopers, yes. Location up here, Forlorn's Pride as well, a Forlorn Pride leader. I'm confident in this adventure. Okay. That gives me confidence. +1 to power and immune to negative morale and fear. Let's get that on all my frontline guys. We'll call a couple of prideful in. Buff these dweebs on the front line again. Wow, they took forever to reach. It's a great card, but man, it's slow. Part of me doesn't know if I shouldn't be buffing all my ranged units in the back. Okay, nice. This is good. +1 Dracmora. Ooh, okay. You are a big chunky boy. We can also summon Grifflings here, as well as Beasts of the Wild. Good monster, Rex armor. Fortunately, the entire network is way, way out of range here. I think I'm gonna have to come back to get ourselves into better position. So lore keepers at banish. Garants have Gestalt Slayer. I feel like that's the better option for me then. Okay, they can't quite reach it yet. Ooh, but it's close. We pick up the bird and a level up. Upgrade and fuse him to +2 power. Call reserves or empower to gain 20 attack speed, 20% movement speed for 12 seconds. Ooh. Gonna have to take the buff card. I cannot get back in there in time. %0 chance of getting in there in time. Chosen thralls. Lots of chosen. 6 power? Oof. Big armor, deflect, block, and slow. Okay, these guys also get ring bound. Just kind of like line attack. Believers ignore fear. Summons thralls every turn. Oh, and you have a unit of augurs as well. Slow attack, but areas. Chosen dangerous. Yeah, they do not look like a fun time. They're gonna take that. Little I can do here. God, and they attacked from the north here as well. With a bunch of Night Geigers, Void Mirrors, Malagots. Okay. Okay. But this place has a pretty chunky garrison. I don't want to leave them in the back right now. Can't really hide in this forest, can I? No. That's going to be death if I try to fight them. We might as well grab the extra heal. Hoo hoo hoo. We have to defend for 15 turns. Why does it say I've only rescued 1 unit of refugees? These guys did not. Oh my god. I didn't pick up the refugees. This army defends the bridge. God, this is chaos. Me walking into the next room. Why did I come here? Does feel a little bit like that. Just completely forgetting to pick up those refugees. The one most important thing I was meant to do. Oh, wow. He killed all those Lancer units. All right, we got a couple of summons coming rushing into the front. I like how those guys only ran until halfway, and then they were like, nah, that's good, we'll stop. So it seems like it is possible to defend as long as you are smart about using your garrisons. That's very promising.
We are the masters of our fate. The Triune will prevail. Arenberg must not fall.
We could could start saving up for Lancers now that we've upgraded the capital. You have Garance. You lost a unit of them as well. These guys also do damage against Gestalt, Void, Celestial, Man-Eater monsters. But these are all humans. So actually, Prideful are going to be the better option here. They're just slow with a devastating charge. And I guess the Lore Keepers, maybe? Give them something different to work with. Can grab another unit of civilians there, but I'm not sure they're the right choice.
I'm here to help.
Please, take us with you.
Grab these dweebs. And then I might be able to take that adventure. I'm starting to wonder. If I took that adventure and that bridge back, I might be able to actually link up the 3 of these. I don't know if it's worth doing, though. I'm certainly concerned that that garrison has lost most of its units. This guy only has the 1. That's just a settlement. I don't know what the shrine is for. All right, homies. 4 turns of siege. This refugee camp just flipped. I guess because I didn't build a building in it. You're confident in this adventure. That's a good thing. That's a good sign. Let's take that if that's the case. I am definitely not confident in this adventure. These are big boys. Where are you guys going? Back here. Actually, these units seem to be quite good at fighting against these giant monsters. Like, I feel like I'm not even taking damage here. An artifact adds 2 movement points to the army. Regain 3 movement points after the first battle during your turn. Yo, that is so good.
This realm is lost to us. Soon only silence will remain.
Watchers. I could attack one of these armies just for the XP, and I am seriously thinking about it. Yeah, let's do it. Christy, hello. I hope you're excited for the Rimworld Hot Potato on Wednesday. Are we playing the campaign? We are. We're on campaign map 4. And it's getting tricky. I'm going to build a building here, even though it's out of range. I'm also then going to go to my army in here. Oh, I can't build anything. Oh, nice. I can actually attack from inside the city, though. Which is a nice perk for us. Oh, we crushed them. Crushed them. Free XP. Can't move any further than that, though. You dweebs are stuck. All right, that's an army moving in from the east, going for that eastern side. I still don't actually know where the other refugees are. Oh, you guys managed to produce a lot of units in what is basically one turn. Okay, they're doing a pretty good job with them, though. Crush the last of those thralls.
The unbelievers will be driven before us. Bear witness, Lady Dana.
It's a crazy building. I am at least healing. On a free army slot each turn. I see the dumb thing. I should be leaving an open slot every available turn there so that he spawns more units. I'm struggling to understand where the additional refugees could be, but I'm going to look around. Neutral army ran through. Stole my spot. I guess we're only 4 or 5. This army is marching north. Yikes. Big Garsts, 9 power, devouring siege units, as well as a bunch of Geigers and a bunch of Malagots. A lot of these Malagots. How come this bridge up here had... Okay, you have garrison 3. They actually had 4 units up here, which has got me a little confused. I'm getting the feeling that, like, if you take this bridge and you clear out those armies, you could technically link up all of this territory, which would give you access to Merlin's Pride. That's really the only way to connect. And that might be too far. I've got room for one additional troop. I might as well put in a civilian. You're the only place that's arguably worth upgrading. That army vanished. Okay. Yeah. I guess let's attack.
Kaladar will prevail.
I mean, right? I gotta try it. Let's run some units on these guys in the back so that they stop doing their big AoE attacks. And then I guess on those ring bearers afterwards. You know, what if we just flew everybody back on them? Leave the civilians to die. Get some nice, juicy AoE line attacks. And then probably bounce house. Let's bounce house.
Your song will end here. This isn't over yet.
My job there was primarily just to soften those guys up for the main army. I'm mostly sad we lost a unit of Harbingers. Yeah, we did go damage and we killed a lot of the units in the back. I forgot that we'd get the defensive fire card here. Which is also just extremely useful. Can we get them? Nice. Lancers stay alive. Or not the Lancers, but the mini Lancers. And we get a level up out of that for the Triune. We can upgrade the monument. Gold, him, and material upgrade increase. Coordinated attack. All friendly ranged units immediately shoot the targeted area. Enemy units suffer -1 power. Call reserves. I'm actually going to take the upgrade. Okay, we have some Lootwagens. Or at least a Lootwagen. So if this guy is going to explore, he could probably take the Prideful, and this guy could take the Garants. I think I'll take the big honker with you as well. Turn these civvies into warriors. Turn those warriors into more Pridefuls. Summon more civvies. You guys heal. Civilians, Garants, Triune, Lore Keepers. I want to put all the refugees in this guy's army as well. So, man, where the hell are the other refugees? I feel like they've got to be at Merlin's Pride and the Rotbane Outpost. Or something like that, at least. All right. We're not seeing a lot of movement on them. Could they be in here, maybe? Trailblazers are good scout units. They're also good ranged units, which lets me put those healers in the back. They'll also reveal to me any hidden guys around here. That's already been retaken. Is this worth fighting? I feel like no. Those guys are pretty easy. Even if we get ambushed on the way. Ringbound do a lot of damage to armor. That makes sense. I need more hymns. I want this to pretty much just be Garants. And maybe Lore Keepers. I could sit here and heal, but also I could come down here and clear out some neutrals. At least I guess that way we can stack some XP. This still has a light link, so all I actually need to do is recap that territory and I'll get it back. And try to take back some of the cities, yeah. Okay, so there's a big, dirty, greasy void army in the north. And we are going to get ambushed by these kobolds, but I think that should be fine. Getting attacked by this little armadillo. This way I don't have to lose the movement on my turn. He probably can't reach that in a single turn. So if I can reestablish you... That's 18 building material. Yeah, that's quite a lot. When you consider the fact that we might be getting lancers for building materials. God, I don't really want to lose those prideful.
Someone has been here. We should tread lightly.
Gonna for sure lose those guys. Almost lost both sets of them. I think the Pridefuls got really wrecked by the reflect damage in that fight. So this is out of range, which is a bit weird because it's like I could put a light link in here to at least secure it. But I'm not really sure what good it's going to do for me. And I don't have enough to get here. That sucks. That sucks. That would have been a really good spot to defend. All right, what happens if I talk to these sweeps? Is it a fight? If it is, they slaughter me. It kind of says there's a story.
A tribe of Forlorn has made their home in the forests near Arenberg. Their path has long since diverged from their city-dwelling brethren. Some have even left Erdheim altogether and settled in the world of the Starborn.
Oh.
They have been branded traitors ever since.
So Forlorn are old.
The Forlorn leader approaches.
Are old ones that have left the cities.
I am Merrin, protector of the Pride. Leave or be killed.
Peace, friend. I am a card, and I have no ill intentions.
A card? I have heard of your fight against the Crusade.
Yeah, it's going really bad.
Me as an equal. A rare attitude for city dwellers.
Forlorn Hero is awesome.
Beliefs. I was gone for a long time.
But
I believe that. They got a lot of cool cavalry.
To stop the Crusade, we will fight with you. As equals.
Wow, can you imagine if I went up here way, way earlier? Hi, yeah, I'm going to take these cavalry. Thank you very much. So I can't get there. You can't get there. Do I just go for these guys? With the cavalry, I can probably actually take this. Oh, they're ranged cavalry? Oh, no. I mean, we're still doing okay, but... it's all right. I thought that they would just rush at the ranged, and I'd be like, oh, perfect, no problem. Dude, I do not understand where the other refugee camps are. Unless there's a bridge here. So unless the refugee camps are literally in this area or over here where this path leads. Which I bet is where they are. Oh yeah, these guys are just gonna brutalize me here. It's okay, it's okay. Temporary loss. How are our troops doing? They are healing so slowly, it's terrible. If I take this location, I get access to Silent Knights, Ancient Gestalts, and Lesser Gestalts. Silent Knights, though, would obviously make this mission a lot easier. We're confident. That's promising. That guy's just gonna fly in, so let's put them on the damage reflectors. This looks like it's going miserably for me. This looks like I am losing this entire map right now. How do I have a confident boost and lose all my units in this fight at the same time? Silent Knights, Wreck, Gestalt, and Void. Yeah, yeah. Dude, I literally have to... Oh my god. Let's go back and autosave. How? How did that lose so bad? Dargons are really hard to kill once all the banish units are dead. I guess I don't really have a lot of banish units in this army. Well and truly noted. All right, well, look, I'm gonna put these guys into here and then come down. I gotta go looking for these other refugees. You guys have warriors, civilians, civilians. Garant, warrior. Okay. I'd argue this is at least looking more promising. Let's go to anti-void army. Let them lay siege so that I can get the defensive attack. They've got siege breakers, so that siege is also a lot faster now too. That's a huge army led by a free spirit. But that army is also asleep. So in theory, they won't attack me. There's a bastion down here, a Concorda bastion. Dude, where are the refugee camps? Is there one here? He's all in the middle. Probably be better with something like that. Like that. Big damage to that back line. Feel like we're doing okay here. I'm losing a lot of my civilians. And the Lancer Guardians. Or the mini Lancers, I should say. Yar, come on. Get all these anti-void guys to the front lines. They're so slow that it takes them just forever to get up here. Wow. Wow. I lost a civilian, a Garant, a warrior, 2 protectors. That's fine. Yeesh. I mean, I guess what I do have is money. Tough stuff. Malgat's really strong artillery. Tough. There's nothing to jump on top of him. Yeah, it's a weird map because it's the first time, so we don't have any real proper level ups or cards or anything of the sort. Ooh, big 14 army moving in from here. I am definitely feeling sieged down at the moment. All right, they got a few more thralls, but we can take that bridge back. I think I'd be foolish not to take that. Let's do something like that for right now. Those big Lancer strikes. No problem. Good free XP. I could even potentially go back and get that refugee camp, but I don't know, baby steps. This is not a sleepy army. It's got a rogue prince leading it. Oh, it is sleepy.
Greet you, my fellow Concorder.
That was a long
Hello.
time ago. I'm serving a different cause these days.
Do as you must. We'll welcome you back with open arms if you ever change your mind.
Sirik.
The universe and everything.
42 months. Dude, thank you so much. I hope you're doing well. I hope life, the universe, and everything is treating you nicely. I muchly appreciate it. Hope you're well, dude. Hope you're well. Summon Concorda 1. I mean, I got a lot of units here. What I don't have is a lot of refugees. Concorda Haven. Jaegers. Ranged weapon masters. See, the thing is, these guys are rogues. Which means that under his army, yeah, rogues and believers get huge bonuses. So they're not a bad idea to use. These harbingers also get good bonuses. It's hard when you got these giant monsters. Friendly horror types gain +2 power. Shunned and shunned flingers. Arguably, actually, shunned would be better than pridefuls. +1 power for every single rogue, and they get +2. These guys would also be good because of that. Rogue, rogue, rogue. Up to 3 max, so I really do want 3 of them in here. What happens if I summon another one of these? I get another unit of flingers, okay. You're my only guy with scout. This is some crazy old nonsense is what this is. Caracaz, hello. Ferris wheels, predominantly steel. If they were aluminum, they'd be non-Ferris wheels. Very good. If the enemy has a lot of Paris, then shunned are definitely better than choice over prideful. Well, I think it's just because we get the really good bonuses with rogues. So these guys are all going to have +3 for every friendly rogue type. I have 3 other rogues in here with them. And then they're going to get +2. So they get +5 power from having a rogue army. You guys got pridefuls, the harbingers. I guess we can keep one of these guys left here. Getting some level ups would also be sort of choice. Seeing as I got to come out of here one way or another. Can move into that back line. Yeah, I feel like our dudes are absolutely chonking right now. Especially these ranged guys, the Jaegers. That gives him max level. Upgrade light link. 1 rank of garrison. Call reserves or camp. I don't really feel like he needs camp because he has the ability to sing. But camp is also just the best ability I feel like in the game. Are they Jägermeisters? It might be. They might be Jägermeisters. They might be Jaeger bombs. I guess the believers. Well, I guess I sort of need some more infantry in here. So why don't I do something like this instead? You camp better when you're on the offensive. You can heal, protect from ambush as well. Yes. Also costs gold instead of him, which is currently a bit more valuable. All right, that's mostly a human army, so he could deal with them. This guy has moved already this turn. They are going to attack me. I was wondering about that. They didn't look like they were sleepy. Okay, he's almost dead. I don't think I need to flaw units in there because we've dropped off a bunch of rogues. Though then again, ain't really much else going on anywhere else, so why not bring in a few? I'd like to upgrade that ability that drops the rogues into the back line. Oh, we are still getting XP. My bad. We're not getting gold anymore is what we're not getting. Okay. Because I don't have room for gold wagons. My real question is if I reconquer this place, will I get another refugee? All right. They got cooked real quick. No, dude, I have no idea where the other refugee camps are. I am hoping he's going to attack me, so I'm wondering if I shouldn't drop a card. That's an easy win. Alternatively, I could fly him back to here. Speed him back to here. And guard that bridge. Which I think would be smart. I get extra movement every time I win a fight. Or at least the first fight I win. So we can take these guys. That actually connects up the network. Then I could heal and attack them. Though this does look dangerous. So a lot of chosen. Who are good against ranged attacks. Good against kind of everything, actually. Augurs who do big AoEs. And then Night Gaugers who summon those little Gaugers. They'd have 7 power. Oh, wow. I might do something like that. Night Gaugers are a pain. Summons are enfeebled. Could put an extra Trailblazer in here. Just think it's going to get eaten really quickly if I do that. So the other refugee camps have to be up here. All right, tell you what, we're going to hit these guys just to weaken them up. And we will probably retreat from this the moment we're able to. Well, we're doing okay. We've killed the leader. We've lost our leader. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go from there.
Your song will end here. This isn't over yet.
That felt good. That felt okay. Target enemies are stunned for 6 seconds. Draw him areas also explode. Target enemies are pushed away and receive an attack of 3 power. Draw on him areas also explode. Increases the number of shunned spawned from Concorda sign from 4 to 5. We already have kind of 3 cards in play. So 6-second stun is not bad. One extra shunned is not really a lot. But I still think it's weirdly the right choice. All right, the good news is that you have lots of units to replace the units you lost. Bad news is you lost all your frontline guys. Literally all of your frontline guys. I don't know. I guess we'll try something like that. Hopefully they won't attack me. These guys look like they're feeling confident at the moment, but I wouldn't mind them having a little bit of time to heal and also have that garrison repair. Have those dweebs hold the line there. Okay, that hero gets dunked really quick. We've got Lancers, which I feel like are going to be doing well against the Geigers. If they can ever stop attacking Thralls. There's so many of these little guys here right now. It's low-key, kind of nasty. Oh, but the big Lancers are just hitting them with the huge AoEs, shredding them. We're going to lose that unit. My life for Aya. It's a bit of a shame you can't just tell your Lancers to say, like, attack these guys in the back. The huge guys doing all the damage, yeah, they're the ones I want you to focus on. The guys who are summoning all the little dweebs, I'd like them to be destroyed first. Ooh.
Suddenly, the earth beneath Akkad's feet starts to tremble. With every passing moment, the sound of marching boots reverberates louder and louder, accompanied by devout chanting and cries of jubilation. The Crusade's main army arrives.
That wasn't the main army?
Leader, an arbiter, strides at the fore. His armor and broken helm gleam ominously in the red glow cast by his ethereal wings.
Rejoice! I, Arbiter Garin, have come to offer you redemption. Together we shall remake this shattered world. Join me.
Oh, are you the good guys?
Garin, the Godslayer.
Do not fear, Monodica. We shall endure.
I don't know.
I wish I shared your confidence.
I don't know. Garin the Godslayer. He's level 10. He does extra damage against Primordial, Celestial, and Light Eaters. Area attack 3. Ranged 3. Annihilate 3. Banished 3. Oh my god. There's a good reason this guy is called Garin the Godslayer. Infamous for his uncompromising attitude and brilliant strategic ploys, As a direct subordinate of the Crusades' enigmatic leader, Dahana, Garen is privy to information only few mortals will ever know. Driven by an obsession with the divine hymn, his true plans are yet to be revealed. He's got omens, heshers, night geigers, malagots, augurs, chosen, augurs. All void and believers get +2 power. All believers gain +3 power. So these chosen are 11 strength. Yo. That is a peak endgame army. Well, obviously, you're going to run. What can you get me? Somehow you picked up the hair pendant. Oh, I guess because I retreated from that fight. Oh, I see. Okay. Put those guys in reserve. You know what? I'm going to grab an extra Lancer just for fun. He can make it into that city. But he's also got a pretty full army.
We're running out of time to secure the southern borderlands. The Crusade have chosen the area for their invasion because they know exactly how vulnerable it is.
At least he's slow. Uh-oh. Purgatory.
The Arbiter has unleashed his purgatory. Please, I urge you to change your mind. We must leave.
Where else would we go, Akkad of the Monodica?
We could escape through the dormant purgatory up north and join up with our expedition in the world of Sonnen.
Do what you must. The Triune shall stay here as tradition commands.
Triune. Get out of here. You see that guy's army? So I didn't get the other refugees.
A long time ago, this shrine was dedicated to the primordial mother, Urchi. Most of our kindred haven't felt her presence for many years. The old gods won't save us. Not now.
Okay, I still want to attack it and take it over. Let's give this buff to you guys. Just let the Lancers do their work.
I have silenced the hymn of countless lands. Yours will be.
You have another upgrade on this card. It's impossible for me not to take that. Especially if you somehow live into the next mission. So here's the deal. I need his artifact back. I think I should probably take his Lancer as well. Then I have ranged. I mean, basically my entire army is ranged units at this point. Erdblood Vein. Dark Tower. Erdblood Vein. You might as well stay here and heal, I guess. Two Erdargons. There are so many units up here. You know what? I'm going to just temporarily replace those shunned. I don't really have enough rogues in this army anyway right now.
The purgatory is approaching fast.
Oh no. This army is not healed enough for this fight. Some big greasy monsters in the back as well here. I got a feeling I should just flee from this. Seems like not the fight to stick around for. Oh, this is dirty. Oh, cavalry on all of my back line. Wow, look, my trailblazers just got immediately destroyed. They did not last seconds. I'm gonna bring my flying units down here to try and help out that trailblazer. I'd like to be able to see whether or not we're being ambushed in this last area. Oh boy. It's a good mess. And again by the Erdargons. My god, dudes. The double ambush? You're killing me. Fly out of there. All you need to do is live. Just need to live a little bit longer. Do I take this? We're not doing too bad. You know what? One of those Durargons has full HP. Let's just run. I'm not winning any points. Sticking around. In camp is great. Would have helped a lot there. Yes, I couldn't agree with you more. If I had been smart enough to in-camp there, it would have been clutch. Is he in the purgatory? Yes. So he's going to attack this location next turn.
The Triune and Arenberg are one. We shall remain, come what may.
Oh, Triune. You dead. You so dead? It's nasty how dead you are. Woof. Okay, he can't quite reach the bridge yet.
The purgatory is just up ahead.
Okay, like I actually don't understand where the other two refugee camps are meant to be on this map. Can I get past this guy? No, but we can get out. And see, that's basically all we got right now. Slow those guys down a little with some rogues. Try to save my other rogues from getting killed. Live, damn you, live. What a mess.
This is it. The moment of truth. We must venture through the void at once.
Go, Akkad of the Monodica.
Not
I am
without
wondering,
you.
The Triune will defend Arenberg.
like, were
to
the other
death.
refugees at the bridges?
Our fates diverge today.
I'm sorry for that we haven't always agreed on.
R.I.P. Triune.
Go, Akkad of the Monodica. Go with Arenberg.
I wondered whether or not I should have tried to take them with me, but I wanted them to do what they wanted to do.
Lady Dana, thy will be done.
Dum dum dum.
A small band of refugees in tow, Akkad has escaped to the legendary world of Sonnen, just in the nick of time. For the first time, the young Monodica will visit his people's ancestral home, a world so hostile, no firstborn would normally dare enter it. Yet, even if this escape grants the people of Arenberg a short reprieve, the battle to take back their land has only just begun.
It can't be much more hostile than the Crusade. Legit though, like where were those other refugees? Finish map 4 with all 4 refugees still alive and in Akkad's army. I only found 2 camps on the entire map. And it looked like past the Crusade on the right was just one adventure location. I mean, I'm gonna have to go back so I can unlock that guy. I'm just ever so curious. Test at low difficulty to find them. Yeah, like I wonder whether or not it's just, did I need to stay in the refugee camp for more refugees to spawn? Vessels, free spirits, notable characters. We have recently discovered locations, refugee camp. No, all they do is produce gold per turn. They're already on the map. Yeah, please. If you know where they are, I'd love to know. Just because I felt like we explored pretty much everywhere. I'm ever so curious. Oh, that's needed. It gives you 3 autosaves, but it gives you 3 autosaves per chapter. One refugee is to the east, 1 at the north, and there's 2 in the southwest. So I guess I somehow missed. There must be one directly south of that southern adventure. Well, I'm going to have to go back. I'm going to have to go back and get them off stream. That's for sure. But that was our first look at campaign map 4. Thank you for joining us on YouTube. And I hope you'll come back for the next one.